Good evening. How one time today? God is good and God is good all the time. My name is Irma J. Spirits Divine. I'm here to give you some short news on tonight. Prepare to register. Now, this is you have plenty of time to update. Everything needs to be updated. You don't want to wait at the last minute. You don't want to wait at the last minute of trying to renew your driving license, your ID. This is the time to prepare for registration. So it's very important that everyone age of 18 years old and up come out and vote. This is a big election. We need a huge number for this year election of 2024. Now, if you have not registered, you still have time to register. You don't want to wait at the last minute. Now, the voters registration is very important. To all voters. Enrollment is the requirement that a person eligible to vote must register with being entitled to vote. So that means they were trying to cancel the registration, but we need registration. But we have a lot of 18-year-olds just coming out of school. We need everyone 18 years and up to register to vote. And so enrollments are required that a person eligible, to vote must register. So you must register to vote. You can't just go to the poll and vote. So we need registration. Now we need all voters, but if you're a non-citizen, from a foreign country, you cannot vote. You have to be a United States citizen to vote. And if you've been convicted of any crime, you cannot vote. Okay, so now we're gonna update all your information. This is what you need to do. Update your driving license or your ID. Register in your own district because you can't live here and go way down yonder and vote. You have to vote in your own district. So you have to update your personal information, like your address. If you don't move, you have to update your address because voting have to be in your district. Learn about the person you want to vote for. I know we have two candidates for president. We have President Biden. We have former President Trump. So 18-year-old and up, have the right to vote and cannot be denied. Religion, disability, and race, have the right to vote. And if the machine you own, if it feel like it's been tampered with, if the answer been answered already, and you have not, and you have not hit the machine, you have to let the clerk know. You have to let the clerk know and move to another machine. Non-citizen cannot vote. Race and disability have the right to vote and will not be denied. And so you have two candidates for president. I'm voting for Mr. Bennett. So you already everything is out played out for the president. Which one you gonna vote? Cause Mr. Bennett take care of serious and he doing what he's supposed to do. You can't be 100% perfect, but he doing what he's supposed to do. And so you want to vote for somebody that care about the citizen of America. Care about their needs. And so that's what you need to look into. Who you want to vote for. What they represent. And so non-citizen. If they receive any crime. I don't know how long. I don't know how long it is for that your they have to be erased. I don't know if it's like 10 years, whatever. But when you register, they will tell you, committed any crime, you cannot vote. You cannot vote. You have and from a foreign country, you cannot vote. Now, I don't know how they do with the immigrant, because a lot of immigrants is down here and living in other states. So they will have to go to the procedure of filling some kind of papers out in order to vote in the United States. So um, and we have 18 years old. If you 18 years old and you graduate, you know, you can vote. You either go to City Hall, go wherever your area at, and register to vote. You is old enough to vote if you're 18 years old. I know I had applied for mine in high school. They come out, when you're in the 12th grade, and they ask they'll ask you, they ask you want to vote. Because it's the best time when you're 18 years old to catch you for the vote. Because once you get out of high school, a lot of them don't even worry about register to vote, don't be interested, once they get out of school. So that's all I have for you today. Non-citizen is on the table. A lot of criminals is coming out, and they plan on letting them vote. But we need everyone to vote. But if you're a non-citizen and you had convicted of any crime, you cannot vote. We're gonna leave that as it is. So that's all I have for you today. You have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next video.